Hey folks, Mike and McGee here. This is going to be at least a week of hog killing, sausage making, etc. for me. And what I'm planning on doing is bringing you along with me because I love this time of year more than any time of year. As you see, it's a little bit chilly. Later on today, it's going to be practically summertime. But we've got a cooler at my neighbor's house, not my cooler. My neighbor's got a cooler, a walk-in cooler. We're going to hang them pigs up there and they're going to feel like they're in the dead of winter. So I'm going to be taking these pigs. Now I want to tell you, I'm going to bring you along pretty much for the entire ride. I used to edit out a lot and try my best to keep videos like this monetized, and invariably they chop them off anyway. You know what that did? I created an environment where their ability to censor me actually fell away. Didn't work, YouTube. Now I'm going to show everything. So anyway, we're going to get over here. I used to watch a guy years ago. I hadn't watched him in years, but Old Dutch. And he would put on these inspirational thumbnails where you'd see him holding a gun on a pig's head or a sheep's head or whatever. And then in the video, he would take it to a processor or something like that. He never dealt with it himself anyway. It was all bait and no meat. Well, anyway, I don't put up thumbnails like that because I'm actually the real deal. Let's shoot a pig. I've got over 30 of them, and I have got a lot for sale. If you're interested in one, now would be the time to come get one. Just saying. Otherwise, you're gonna have to watch me eat 30 hogs this year. Yesterday, we castrated 14. I'll be watching for a mountain oyster sausage video coming soon. I love my single shot little trapping gun. It's amazing. Down goes Frazier. I've been accused of not bleeding them out just because I didn't show it on camera. So we're gonna show it on camera. They got arteries on both sides of the neck right there. You gotta cut them both. Baby's bleeding out good. Now, I have learned that if I cut the hocks for the gambrel goes between both hocks. If I cut that right now while it's still kicking, it's gonna be bloody around the hocks. So if I go ahead and let it finish kicking on out, let that heart quit beating, get that blood pumped out, it takes care of the bloody hocks for the most part. I'm just gonna kill one at a time, but I'm gonna kill 3 pigs today, or at least that's the plan. This week we're gonna be killing pigs from me, and we're gonna be killing pigs from a neighbor, and we're gonna be making sausage, bacon, probably the whole 9 yards. We're excited about it. I have been accused of having them still be alive. My bull kicked my son in the face after when we were cutting his throat. So many ignorant people thought he was still alive. This is all just nerves. Anybody that butchers knows it, but it's the people that don't butcher at all that think it's not nerves. These Mangalitsa's got long hair. I can just take that hair and just roll it around. I've got comments before about how terrible it is to kill it in front of another one. This pig don't even know what happened. He just thinks, well, he's laying there. Don't understand why. One way you can tell if they're done, if this hawk is limber and you can bend it, when she's not, just straighten it out like that, see? It's just reflexes is all it is. It'll be over soon. Get them reflexes out of there. Get that heart quit beating. All right, when you make this cut, you want to bend that hog back and tighten up that Achilles tendon so you make sure to get behind that because that's what's holding your pig up. Next, we're going to take this gambrel, stick it through one and out the other. All right, now we're just gonna drop a chain down in, hook it up and go. All right, let's head to my neighbor's gonna skin a hog. See you, Rusty. Be a good boy while I'm gone. I'll be back. Neighbors, we always hose off the hind end right there. I know this ain't my hind end, but this is the top. I always cut from here around, so I don't want dirt and all that getting all in the meat. So that's what we're doing, hosing off that top, and then we'll probably go ahead and knock some blood off the head. Next thing we're going to do is pull up here at this gallows that we built, huge for the big bulls, and we're going to hang it on there and get it skinned out. First thing you want to do before you start skinning a pig, you want to have a sharp knife. I love my Warthog. I got it in the descriptions. You can order yourself one. You see how easy this is to sharpen, keeping the bevel the same. And these knives, after a while, if you're using a steel, and I love my steel, I use it a lot, but that don't cut it after a while. Say 2 years of hard use or whatever, you need to get that home. The Warthog's the way to go. All right, I've got a lot of help today. I've got Miss Grace here, Miss Merritt. I'm just gonna show you the basics of how we go about this. This pig is gonna literally be hanging in the cooler by this same principle. So we can't cut this off here or we won't have nothing to hang it to. And we don't want hair and mud in there. So we're just gonna go ahead and work our way up here on these hocks. A lot of times I do it before I get it on the gambrel. Go ahead and get these. We call these the socks. I don't know if they're socks or not. Probably didn't make them at Hanes, but they serve the same purpose. Grace, where do you think they got their socks?
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I'd say maybe from his mama. I don't know either. But once we get these socks cut off, we'll be able to go to town. And you can tell we tube skin these things. We don't gut them first, because if you gut it first, you're gonna have an issue with more dirt and more hair getting on your bacon. Yeah, we ain't gonna go that route. And I have people all the time complain about it, but I'm gonna do it the way I wanna do it.
Anything that gets less hair in my food is
less hair and less dirt and manure and all that good stuff.
Yes.
Now she's getting that sock off. I'm going to connect these like this right here. Try not to dig deeply into the meat. Just kind of score this and get this connected from her cut over here to my cut. Did you see where Clint Allred has given away a piglet, or he's wanting to give away a pig?
I saw that. What is the story behind that?
Well, he's got more pigs than he needs.
Okay.
Well, he was trying so hard to get me to guess the weight and try to win.
Uh-huh.
I said, I am afraid I would win. I said, I've I got more pigs than you got, mine, and he gets his feed for free.
Oh, wow.
And I raised some of my feed, but not enough for, I don't even know really how many pigs I've got, but I have got more than my share right now.
Yeah, same here.
So, yeah.
I'd be happy for somebody that really needs a pig to win a pig.
Yeah, and that would be great. But at the same time, I've got piglets for sale. She's got piglets for sale. If you want to buy a piglet, especially from my neighbor, just drop down in the comments and I'll get a hold of me. I'll get you in touch. But piglets just aren't selling good right now. I don't know exactly why, but I think it has something to do with the economy.
Mm-hmm. That is my hunch as well.
Oh, but the economy's doing fine. Pig economy's going good for us.
Yes, we'll have plenty of food to eat.
Oh yeah. I highly recommend raising pigs because you don't ever have to worry about going hungry as long as you've got pigs running all over the place. And say worst come to worst and you can't buy feed and maybe there's a drought and you can't grow feed, or maybe you don't have land to grow feed. Pigs will survive on just about anything.
Yes, they will.
So you can usually have some meat to eat. Now, as you see, I'm coming down the belly right here, getting ready to get into these bacons. Some people call them middlings. Coming down the inside of the legs here. She's getting down towards the tail. There, you can get a lot of tension across here if you're not careful, and even if you are careful. But
I don't think we've butchered a single pig that hasn't had tension across here.
always happens. Once you get the tail cut off though and get past the rectum, it's all good, I reckon.
It's all smooth sailing, especially if it's a female pig.
Yep. Especially if it's a female pig, because female pigs don't have a bunch of junk to try to work around. And you don't have to castrate them to keep the meat good.
Mm-hmm.
Clint was telling me yesterday about a shot that you can give a big old boar, and in a couple days you can kill it and it won't have the boar taint.
Really?
It somehow it completely neutralizes his testosterone.
Uh-huh.
I said, I don't know if I want to be eating anything that'll neutralize testosterone.
That might carry through.
That's not, yeah, that ain't my goal in life, but I think I'll just castrate my pigs and be done with it.
Yeah. Doesn't cost us any more.
Actually, we get a lot of good eating out of the deal. I got 14 castrated yesterday, and I'm going to put that with a bunch that had been castrated previously and frozen. And we're going to have a sausage video coming up.
The oysters would add some of the fat to it.
Well, I mean, if you buy one.
I gotta buy one?
Yeah.
You would make your own mother buy one.
Yes.
But I thought you loved your mother.
I do.
I guess you want to start charging for breakfast around here.
I'm telling you, things are pretty bad. The economy ain't doing good if a kid's gotta charge her mama.
Yeah.
I mean, you do have Caramel up for sale.
I do, but he ain't sold yet.
But once he is sold, you could give that money to me. Or at least a portion.
Really?
And I'll give you a bun.
Uh-huh. Is that how this is working?
Or, you could just give it all to me. I mean, that would work too.
You're full of funny stories this morning. I don't think you need any coffee. I think you're wide awake and on the ball, sis.
Oh, but I do need coffee.
Oh. Well, you'll have to go make it, because I ain't got time. Unless you want pig coffee.
Pig coffee? No, I don't know. I don't think so.
Why?
Because I know what he means.
Well, what is pig coffee? I ain't never heard of such a
It's
thing.
the pea.
Oh!
Oh.
Okay, tell me this. Would you like somebody on YouTube to buy your rabbits?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Sure.
I
Well.
thought this was a sell-em or...
Here, you tell the people.
What?
Tell them how many you've got. Tell them how much you want each, and tell them to get a hold of me if they want to buy your rabbits. How many you got?
5.
All right. 5? Or how old are they?
They are, they were born August the 3rd, I think.
And one of them's already been on YouTube by the name of Rose.
Yeah.
Rose is for sale too, huh?
Uh-huh. She has 2 brothers and 2 sisters.
Oh my.
I wish I had 2 sisters.
Yeah, I bet you do. What would you do with that many sisters, though?
I would be happy because I have a sister.
You wouldn't try to sell them?
I would not try to sell my sisters. I have wanted a sister ever since I knew the word sister.
Yeah? I bet you're really jealous of me. I had 6 of them. Yep, I had 6 sisters. Still got 6 sisters, believe it or not.
If you want to buy a rabbit from me, it costs $20.
All right. And drop down in the comments and say, McGee, I want to buy one of Grace's rabbits.
And drop down in the comments and say, McGee, I want to buy one of Grace's rabbits.
And one of McGee's pigs.
And one of McGee's pigs.
And one of Grace's mom's pigs.
And one of Grace's mom's pigs.
You want to raise that pig up, Grace?
I don't know.
You can do it.
Yep, just keep pulling, hand over hand. Yep. Keep pulling. You got it.
Going up, going up. All right.
Thank you, sis. You know, if people linger around here, we put them to work.
That's right, we do. One thing you want to do, if you're skinning pigs and not scalding them, you want to make sure that when you're cutting this off that you stay right by the skin. Don't go cutting large chunks of fat that end up staying on the skin. Especially on these younger pigs like this, you would lose a lot of what you really want in pork, and that is good fat.
Speaking of good fat, my sister-in-law put 2 of their kids that were having more issues with school on carnivore.
Really?
And she's already seeing a difference.
Whoa.
A huge improvement.
In being able to concentrate or what?
Focus, the ability to just complete the work.
Yeah.
And to understand it.
Wow.
And
Carnivore is brain food.
yes, it is.
Grace, what do you think about that? Kids getting smarter eating carnivore.
I'm already smart enough.
The good old Victorinox is an amazing knife for this job. And also, this one right here, the Spyderco, amazing knife. And it's even made a little bit better for the skinning process with that sweep on it.
Grace, is your schoolwork done?
No.
You should probably go start on that.
Work that non-carnivore brain, Grace. Now, Grace was on carnivore for about, a month?
Yeah, it was about a month.
About a month. And
Yep.
she did well on it. She didn't like it, but she did well on it.
Yes. She was healthy. She was happy.
She had better focus.
Better focus.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't even doing school at that time.
I know
Wow.
you had focus on the work that we were doing.
Wait, actually, we might have.
It was in May.
I think I
You were
finished-
done.
Yeah. The boys weren't quite done. I remember the very day that we got done with carnivore.
Oh, it was great cause for celebration.
Yes.
Yay, now I can eat stuff to make me sick.
Make me sick.
Yeah, you seen what happened to Blaine yesterday, having to get his teeth drilled out? That don't happen to carnivore people.
Your teeth stay cleaner on carnivore.
Salmon and a fruit bowl would be nice for lunch.
See, she wants to be ketovore,
She wants to be a keto.
but not until after the holidays. you see.
Oh no, Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Well, Thanksgiving, there are many things that must be eaten. There's
Yeah,
cranberry
turkey.
jelly.
Pork, egg roll.
sausage roll.
Sausage roll.
There is also
Carnivore pizza.
Mm-hmm. I want to try that.
Carnivore cheeseburgers. Carnivore chili if it's cold outside.
there's banana pudding. And
Carnivore banana pudding.
Carnivore banana pudding.
Oh yeah.
That's not even a thing.
I bet it is.
Cool.
School girl.
I guess
You're
we're-
cute, you're fun, and you look adorable, but you still got school.
All right, I'm gonna put you on a time lapse and we're gonna finish skinning this pig real quick. Gonna gut it out, wash it down, and hang it in the cooler so we can get another pig on the hanger. It's not bad.
No, not at all. That's about the perfect size piggy.
Yep, perfect size piggy. All right, let's go hang this in the cooler. Ha ha! All right, that right there is a hog hanging in a cooler. In a couple days, it'll be dried down. The fat will be very solidified, easy to cut. We'll be slicing bacons. We'll be cutting this thing up basically. And it'll be in a different video just for you. Now we're gonna go kill 2 more. We're gonna knock them out quick for you. And then we'll see what it looks like when 3 of them are hanging in here. right, folks, there you go. All three hanging out. We are done with this day's work. Tomorrow we're going to come back and we're going to kill some of hers. We don't know how many yet. We're just going to kill till we can't. But anyway, there you go. Pig Butchering 101. I don't know if I helped you. I don't know if I hurt you. But one way or another, we got 3 of them in. We're going to start having some sausage videos. Maybe bacon, I'm not sure. I may add that into a processing video. I'm going to process all 3 of these at the same time pretty much. And you'll get to see it. But that's all we got for you today on the killing end of it. Hope you have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.